Pleasant morning to everyone. Today we are going to tackle mechanics and language use. The mechanics of academic writing. The first one is the spelling. Spelling is very important for it can make or break your essay. And actually not only the essay but a person. Now, if you think you have problems in spelling, then you might want to be assessed by a psychologist because you might have dyslexia. Dyslexia is a learning disability that is more what do you call this, can be manifested or it can be shown with how you spell things. Next one is italics. So italics are common for foreign words in an English text. An example is adobo. What is adobo? Adobo is a Filipino viand that is normally prepared with steamed rice. So this is the word adobo written in English text. Adobo is a Spanish or Filipino term, and I italicize it because it is a foreign word written in English text. Also, we can use italics for the following words: ad hoc, etc., and et al. And these are not italicized, all right? Though it is Latin phrases. So what is et al? You know exactly what is etc., but what is et al? An example is if you have a lot of authors and you are going to cite them, but they just wrote one book or one article, then you can use et al. Maybe 3 or 10 authors, you can use et al. It seems like and company, things like that. Now you can use you can just write in a regular text, not italicized, okay? English titles of works like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Italicizing is more on emphasizing and giving importance of the writer to a word or words. Next, we have names of persons, titles of persons. So, do not use formal titles, but if you need, you can use it. So, what are the different titles? We have Mr., Mr., Mrs., Miss, Doctor, and Professor, to name few. So, of course, Mr. is for male. Mrs. is for married people, normally women. Now we have Miss and Miss with MISS. The difference is you are using MS if you are not sure of the status of a certain female, whether he or whether she is married or not. But you are using MISS if you know that that person is single. Now, doctor, on the other hand, doesn't mean only doctor of medicine. There are many doctors, like doctor of education, doctor of philosophy, and you are using doctor. Okay? Now, there is no such thing as doctora or DRA. It's only in the Philippines. Okay? So, moving on, we can have the following corrections whenever you are writing those with formal titles. Say, for example, Doctor of Medicine, Dr. Irene Rocha, comma, MD. Okay. Now, if it is like this, you can remove doctor, the DR here, or remove this. You can't put everything because that will be redundancy. Okay, we can also have PhD or philosophy, Doctor of Philosophy. You can remove this and retain PhD, or you can remove PhD and put DR. Sorry. Okay, so again, this is for formal title. We can also spell out numbers less than 10. For dates, use either the day, month, year style or the British style or the month, day, year style with comma. For the func for the punc for the punctuation, the purpose of punctuation is to ensure clarity and readability. So we have commas used before coordinating conjunction. So coordinating conjunction we have fun boys and but for nor, not, it should be nor. Okay, nor or so or yet. Example, the poem is ironic. Before the word for, which is a conjunction, we have to put comma. Commas are used to separate items, words, or phrases in a series. Say, for example, I ate, I ate tinola. What else? Comma. Rice. What else? Meatballs. And fries. So this is an example. I, it is also used to set off a comment or aside from the main sentence. The Tudors, for example, ruled for over a century. So we have the commas here and here. Used to set off non-restrictive modifiers. Example, Isabel Allende, the Chilean novelist, will appear at the arts forum tonight. So this is actually the non-restrictive modifier. Next, use comma in dates. So I mentioned this already a while ago. Okay. There are also colon, semicolon. So example, the following are examples of brand of cars. So we have the colon. And we gave the brands of car. And after each brands, we use semicolon. We also have period in ending your sentences and ellipsis. Ellipsis, these are three periods. And it is used to cut, okay, long text. Say for example, an author said, alright. So it is a very long text. Not only this, what you have to do is to cut it short and put ellipsis. It means that it is a long one. You can also use question marks in ending questions and exclamation mark in ending emotional phrases or sentences. There are also dashes, apostrophe. So apostrophe is an example of this is apostrophe S, example, Max's Resto or restaurant. And parentheses. Next, there are also hyphen, like hard boiled egg. There is a hyphen between hard and boiled. This is just um, example. There are many exemptions. You have to consult the dictionary. For capitalization of names, we first need to know if a word is general or specific. Say general, car. What car? If we are going to be specific, we have to start it with a capital letter. Toyota, BMW, Geely, Ferrari, Mazda, Lamborghini, Honda. Now, the word I is always capitalized. Example, I do, I care, I love you. If you will do this one that is not capitalized, then it's wrong. Okay, it's wrong. Also, in writing a paragraph, you have to know the language use. There are five major issues with appropriate language that should be avoided in an effective and well written text. First, the formality. What you need to do is to identify whether a certain text or essay that you're going to write is formal or informal. Next is the jargon. Example of jargons are RA 7610. This is a jargon of lawyers. What else? Myocardial infarction. The jargon of doctors, which means heart attack. Slang. Example of slang, jowa, anda, shota, and many more. Euphemism. Making something unoffensive. Example, horizontally challenged. So horizontally challenged means being fat. So instead of using fat, you can use horizontally challenged. There are many more examples of euphemism in the internet. Also, we have biased language. We should not be biased. We should be objective in writing your essay. An effective language can be characterized as concrete and specific, not vague and abstract; concise, not verbose. When you say verbose, mabulaklak; precise and clear, not obscure; constructive, not destructive; and appropriately formal and not slang.